Published 1424 EDT, the 9th of September 2017. Updated 1752 EDT, the 9th of September 2017. A little bit loose was how Mark Hughes described some of Manchester United's play on the eve of this fixture. Brave, considering he was preparing to face the only Premier League team holding a 100% record. Correct though, on evidence of a fascinating contest that fluctuated one way then the other and ended with United loosening the grip on top spot. A 22 draw wiped out the advantage previously enjoyed over neighbours City, and now only goal difference separates Jose Mourinho's side from Pep Guardiola's. Maxim ChoupoMoting scored his first two Premier League goals as Stoke City held Manchester United to a 22 draw. The summer signing from Schalke scored both from close range. The first came from his right boot, his second via his header. Lucky goal from United forward Marcus Rashford cancelled out ChoupoMoting's opener just before half-time. Romelu Lukaku then put United ahead before the hour mark, but ChoupoMoting levelled things up again moments later, having experienced a calm beginning to the campaign. This was a stormy experience for Mourinho, and he cut an irritable figure on the touchline as the result became apparent. He rode up close with Hughes, receiving a shove in the chest from the Stoke manager in response. He gave mock applause when the hosts returned a drop ball long. And at the final whistle he pointedly refused to shake his opposite number's hand, while at the same time obliging every member of Stoke's backroom staff. Hughes wore a bewildered expression and gave a sarcastic wave in response. Afterwards, Mourinho said only one team wanted to win, which seemed rather churlish, while Hughes justifiably said his team had gone toe-to-toe with a club of much larger finance. Genuine needle has emerged between these two, and Hughes is now just the second manager to go unbeaten in 4 consecutive Premier League games against Mourinho, after Ronald Koeman. Asked by the BBC about his post-match snub of Hughes, Mourinho said, "I prefer not to answer the question, because it looks like it is my fault and that is not correct." He told BT Sport, "I don't speak about stupid things. I'm too old for that. Talking about stupid things is for stupid people." Stoke made a confident start, and summer signing ChoupoMoting tried his luck twice inside the first 23 minutes. Fellow new boy Jose Rodriguez, making his third appearance since signing from PSG, also got a shot away early on, but Jack Butland was the first goalkeeper called into action. The Potters stopper did well to deny Rashford twice at the other end. Potters playmaker Xherdan Shaqiri tested United goalkeeper David De Gea with 2 efforts from long range, but De Gea could do nothing to stop ChoupoMoting, who broke the deadlock on 43 minutes at the Bet365 stadium. Man United Romelu Lukaku continued his fine start with his 4th goal of the season. Nemanja Matic was solid. Stoke Maxim ChoupoMoting showed his value, but Kevin Wimmer struggled with United running in behind. Hughes was more forthcoming. "I pushed him because he was in my technical area," he said. "Maybe that is why he didn't want to shake my hand. It has to be viewed as a negative result for him. Maybe he reacted in the wrong way. In fairness, I have my history with handshakes. Maybe it's me." Before the real warfare got underway, there had been some friendly fire between the managers. Hughes sent out the first shot by saying he had detected weaknesses in United's armoury, to which Mourinho responded with a jab of typical wryness. "I feel sorry he doesn't say specifically so he can help us to be a better team," smirked the Portuguese. "So maybe, after the match he is nice and tells us the weaknesses, because I have some doubts if he is a Chelsea fan or a Man United fan." At that stage it was all good fun, but Mourinho did indeed amend his winning team, perhaps in tacit acceptance of Hughes' analysis. United were near perfect in accumulating 9 points from the opening 3 games, scoring 10 and conceding none. Yet against Swansea and Leicester parts of the play were defensively frayed. ChoupoMoting, who was set up by an excellent cross from neighbours, celebrated with Chelsea loanee Kurt Zouma. Stoke's lead lasted just 2 minutes and 41 seconds. United hit back through Rashford, although he didn't know much about it. Pneumatic flicked on a corner to Paul Pogba, whose headed effort hit the back of Rashford on its way into Butland's net. Rashford tried to double his tally early in the second half, but his effort was well blocked by Potter's defender Tommaso Juan Mata made way for the midfield terrier of Ander Herrera, and Matteo Darmian replaced Daley Blind at left-back. It made for a United team of sturdy appearance. But events proved that an illusion. Marcus Rashford twice went close to opening the scoring, but was both times denied by fine saves from Jack Butland. The Stoke goalkeeper first diverted a finish with his legs, then got down well to a sharp shot from the 19-year-old. Dominating possession, it seemed only a matter of time for Mourinho's side to strike. But at the back they were oddly brittle and Stoke took advantage 2 minutes before the break. Darren Fletcher delivered a delicious ball to the wing, where neighbours had been played onside by Eric Bailly. Darmian was slow to chase a block, allowing Juve to cross. Maxim ChoupoMoting was given a simple finish, Bailly having also failed to react to the danger. Phil Jones was at fault too for not cutting off the near post. Hughes celebrated with gusto, inevitably picturing a platform for the type of victory that came over Arsenal. But on the stroke of half-time, United levelled. United did get a second goal though, as Lukaku scored from his own rebound, after first being thwarted by Butland. Lukaku latched onto a Henrik Mkhitaryan pass and fired a left-foot shot at Butland, before following up with his right. Stoke very nearly hit back straight away, but De Gea pulled off a stunning reaction save to tip over a shot from G's. De Gea was beaten from the resulting corner though, as ChoupoMoting rose above marker Phil Jones to powerfully nod in. United almost stole another victory at the death, but Butland displayed excellent reactions to keep out a header from Jones. Mourinho refused to shake hands with Stoke manager Hughes left at the end of the Premier League encounter at Stoke, and a pneumatic flicked on Henrik Mkhitaryan's corner and Paul Pogba was in inordinate space inside the six-yard box. His header was going in but ricocheted immediately off the back of Rashford's neck into the top corner. Rashford is unlikely to score another goal of less effort, but he had done enough to deserve his good fortune. Stoke emerged for the second half with energy, but United soaked it up and hit back harder, going ahead in the 57th minute. Darmian dispossessed Joe Allen and advanced, passing to Mkhitaryan, who spotted Romelu Lukaku's burst and threaded the ball accordingly. 1-on-1, Butland saved the Belgian's first-time shot but was unable to stop the follow-up, as Lukaku made it 4 Premier League goals for the season. If that seemed the point when Mourinho's side would lock down the win, Stoke confounded expectations. 6 minutes later, Eric Peters picked out G's Rodriguez with a cross, and the Spaniard's volley was destined for the roof of the net until De Gea produced utterly remarkable reactions to tip over. It was only a stay of execution. Shaqiri hit an excellent deep corner and ChoupoMoting beat a tumbling Jones to nod in for his second of the match. Not bad for a free signing from Schalke. In a predictable move, Mourinho sent on Anthony Martial, and the Frenchman nearly continued his habit of causing devastation off the bench. He produced a brilliant cross to find Lukaku free 8 yards out, but the finish went wildly over. It was a poor miss. A little bit loose, you might say.